What's poppin', homies? It's your favorite homegirl, Gossip Girl, and today we are going to talk about this tragic moment that's going on at the University of Virginia. Okay, and it started Sunday night. So here's what I have so far about it. The gunman is at large after killing three at University of Virginia, and that was said by the police. People on the university's campus in Charlottesville, Virginia, were ordered to shelter in place. Two people were also wounded in the shooting. Now, here's what we know so far about the shooting in Charlottesville, Virginia. A student gunman is at large after he fatally shot three people and wounded two others at a garage on the University of Virginia campus late Sunday night. And that was said by the authorities. For more than 9 hours, stretching into Monday morning, the university urged people in and around its campus in Charlottesville to remain sheltered in place as the authorities searched for the suspect. The university canceled classes on Monday. It was not immediately clear if the victims were students. The University of Virginia Police Department identified the gunman as Christopher Darnell Jones Jr., and he said that this young man is armed and dangerous. The university's president, Jim Ryan, sent an email to the campus that Mr. Jones was a student at the school. Now, students awoke to an email this morning from the president of the University of Virginia, Jim Ryan, that was sent at 4 a.m. informing them of the shooting and that the gunman was still at large. This is a message any leader hopes never to have to send, and I am devastated that this violence has visited the University of Virginia, he wrote. Okay, so he is a student. The guy that did the shooting, he is a student, and they do have his name, okay? Wow. The police described Mr. Jones as wearing a burgundy jacket, blue jeans, red shoes, and possibly driving a black sport utility vehicle. They urged family and friends of those on campus to call an emergency hotline for more information about what's going on. Now, the university's athletics website listed Mr. Jones as one-time member of his football team. The website listed him as a freshman member of the team who did not appear in any games in 2018. Wow. Now, a senior and the editor-in-chief of the Cavalier Daily, Eva Soravel, she's 21 years old, and she is the university's student newspaper. She said by phone on Monday that students were sheltering in place across the campus. People are stuck in the libraries, they're stuck in the academics building, they're stuck wherever they are, you name it, they are stuck, she said. Like I said, she's 21, and she said when she learned of the shooting, she ran to the scene and later returned to her room at the center of the campus. I've been in my room since probably about 3 a.m., and you can hear cop cars, like cop sirens, every 15 or 20 minutes or so, she said. She said the shooting occurred at the start of what was already expected to be a stressful week for students, coming the week before Thanksgiving break. 3 people's lives ended tonight, she said. Those of us that are still here, I think everybody's lives changed. I don't necessarily know that I can predict what impact it will be. I know that this community is resilient and has always been. I'm optimistic, but I'm also not naive, and I know that we're going to have a lot of healing to do from this. And that is very true. That is very true. Now, another senior who lives off campus about 10 minutes, her name is Brittany Chung. Now, she lives like 10 minutes away from the scene of the shooting, and she said on Monday that she was initially terrified after hearing the news. She said, I was home and I saw a text from a friend asking if we were okay, are we safe? And she's another 21-year-old. I didn't really know what was happening until I saw the email about it. And she also says, I live pretty far off ground, so I don't necessarily fear my own safety, but I guess it was literally terrifying to hear that people have been shot, she said. Even if you're off the school campus, we don't know where this guy is. So, even the campus is dangerous to be on right now, and that's why they want everyone to stay in place. But even outside the campus is dangerous as well, because we don't know where he is. He is considered to be armed and dangerous, so he could be somewhere outside of the campus. We just don't know. So the whole area of where the campus is surrounded needs to be locked down for sure and be in place, because we just don't know how far off campus he is, if he's off the campus or if he's on campus where he's at. It's just really sad. This is really going on still. These school shootings got to stop. You no one expects to wake up and I'm going to class or I'm going to work, and then you in the garage, just finish parking your car, or you getting in your car, whatever you're doing, and then you end up being shot. Like, that's just crazy. And I send my prayers and condolences to the ones that he took the lives of, and I also send prayers to the victims who survived his shooting, and that's still a mark for them. They're gonna always remember this. And it's like, what is going on? What happened in this young man's life, or what's going on in his life that he has to do this? And this doesn't excuse the fact of what he's done. But something was brewing somewhere, and he is taking it out on other people. And I just really hope when he's captured, he will tell the people why he did this or what's going on. Because everyone has their motives for doing something. Just like years ago, it was in the 70s, and I'm not sure if you guys heard about this. I think I talked about this on a different channel, on my other channel. It was a girl who lived across the street from a school, and because she hated Mondays, that's why she went over there and she shot up the school. Because if you could Google it, it's called The Girl Who Hated Mondays. She lived right across the street. She had access to guns, and this is in the 70s. And she went across the street and she did that to those poor children, to the school, and because she hated Mondays, which is ridiculous to me. But you have some sick people out here that do these type of things for different reasons, And like I said, I don't know what his reason is, but something must be going on with him, or something didn't go his way, and he's taking it out on the school, which is a horrible and terrible thing to do. And I really do hope they find him. I hope they find him and get him off the street so people could feel at ease again. But it's going to take a long time to feel at ease, because this is a moment where the students, the staff, are going to be so nervous. I know I would. So let me continue. Now, at about 10:30 p.m. on Sunday, the police received reports of shots fired on campus at a garage on Culbreth Road. Now, at least 3 people were killed and 2 others injured. It was not immediately clear if the victims were students. Well, I'm just glad they identified this man, and hopefully they can get him off the street. So that's all I have right now for you guys. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on this, and as soon as I get updates when they capture him, I will let you guys know. And if you find out before me, hey, just comment on one of my videos, say, hey, Gigi, they got him. And guess what? I will research it, and I'll bring you up to speed. So you guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.